Alrighty, everyone. How is everyone doing this fine day or evening for our EU fellows out there? We are about to get ready. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of 1 versus 4. So I'm going to call them 1 or 4 versus BOIS. Both are two Vanu outfits that are on the Cobalt server. Oh, need to fix that for next time. So you can see they're this here. Ever Chosen Chaos is 1 versus 4. The BOIS, BOIS, so boys and I guess Chaos. That's how I'll probably refer to them. They're going to be facing off on Nexus like everything else. Let's not look over there. Don't want to look at anything too much. So as we've seen before, it's going to be the same starter, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. We have Chaos over here on the TR side, and we have the boys on the NC side. I was able to get it set up so that way boys will be blue for me. So if you see a blue guy, it should be boys. And then Nexus, the alpha side will be gosh, English is a little hard for me today, unfortunately. Will be Chaos. So they'll be fighting over Bitter Gorge, Granite Head Reactor, and Satcom to start with. I am by myself today, so it will be a little bit more of a solo cast, so I may not be able to catch everything. I may be missing some stuff, and there may be a little bit of stuttering, unfortunately. We're about 3 minutes away from the start now. I did get a little info from the outfits, or one of the outfits. It was 1 versus 4. I know they were a part of the outfit that got the win last season on the old map. So we'll see how they do this time. I believe that was the Foundation, or TFND. I believe they are a split off of that outfit. They said that they're primarily focused on tactical gameplay and, you know, the players that came from outfits that were like that, such as TFND and then Trident. And there are a few other outfits that are currently making up their team. They've kind of merged in to make a single team, which, you know, if you don't have a full 48 players on all the time, it makes sense. You got to do that. They said they were mainly infantry and air focused, and they're ready to go and see what they've done. I was able to get their logo also up there. They gave me one. I wasn't able to get one for the boys, so we'll see how it is. Like I streaming yesterday, I think this is probably, of the 3 bases, this is probably the easiest one to take and hold, or take and keep the defenders out. It's a little bit further away from the bases that you're going to see. Didn't see a whole lot of fighting yesterday, minus the initial fighting all the way down here at Granite Head Reactor, which is still a very nice base. You got the Bravo Point in the L shape powerhouse building. Double stack, you got your C, and then Alpha Point is all the way underground, so you're going to have to fight your way through the tunnels to get down here. Lots of little choke points, but then to get there. There's 4 entrances total that lead into 2, so lots of choke points for the teams. And then the base that I kind of enjoy personally is Satcom. I think this is probably the easiest base to hold as a defender. C point is right here inside the point, with A point where A point normally is for tech plant, and then up on the top you have Bravo Point, no air hammer and anything else. So you'll see how it plays out. We'll see if they fight out yesterday. Limited choke points. Spawn is a little close, but that's a whole lot of open yard to get through. So see how that goes. We'll run over real quick. Going too fast. So Chaos is looking like they're setting up. Lots of scythes moving on. Looking good. Got a few Sundays already spawned as well. So they're looking great to start with. And flying on over towards the boys. There they are. They've gone for more of an armor. Okay, so that's interesting. We have an armor start and an air start. I wonder how it will take over and how it will play differently. I do not know either outfit, so I cannot make an assumption on who's going to win. I do know of 1v's Chaos a little bit more than the others, so we'll see how that goes. but we're about 2 seconds from start. So here we go. Let's get this going.
Hello.
Hello.
So I'm gonna co-cast the match with you.
Okay.
Since I could finish it in time on Miller.
Okay.
So match is 1vs4 versus BOIS, right?
Yes, that is correct. It's ID4.
ID4, right?
Yep. We're just starting off right now. They just started the match. I don't know much about the outfits. I don't know if you do.
Yep. So 1vs4 should win this. They're favorites. I don't know what to expect from the match, honestly.
Yeah. So
I hope BOIS actually like puts up a fight.
So the boys went for an armor start, whereas 1vs4, or I'm calling them kRosZ because that's their name. So that way I'm not saying 1v4. They went with an air start, so I don't know how the two starts will be going, just how it will start off with that, the difference in starts this time. Because usually you always see an air start, never really seen an armor start.
Yeah, we're gonna see how BOIS manages to counter 1vs4 start. Thus far, air has been proven like really strong on Nexus.
Yeah, they've got a few sky guards up. They've got about 4 or 5 sky guards, and they're just shooting the air. They're taking out a few scythes, but I mean, I don't know if it's enough because their armor's still getting hit hard, and they're losing some armor.
Okay, I jumped into the match.
Okay. Omega is BOIS and Alpha is kRosZ.
Got it, thank you.
Yep. And it looks like BOIS will be taking Bitter Gorge. Looks like they're going for that one. The Granite Head is going to kRosZ, and oh, Satcom is going for the BOIS as well. Yep.
But it looks like BOIS fully committed on Argent Pass right now.
Argent Pass, BOIS?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the wrong way. I went the wrong way.
No, sorry, Bitter Gorge.
Oh, yeah.
I read one name up. Sorry.
Oh, good. I was like, yeah, they've put a lot here. There's only small forces out there at the other side, Satcom. And I was saying earlier, I think Satcom is actually the harder base to take. So I would want to take that base first. It's got those levels you can just fire down off of the points from Alpha Point to the C Point and hold that Bravo Point 2 pretty easily. So you'd have to bring in air to take out Satcom. So I think if you could take Satcom off the start, it's a better move than taking Bitter.
Yeah, but I think that BOIS actually did the right choice here by going on Bitter Gorge, because they don't really have air to contest on the point, and it would have been a long cap.
Oh yeah, I mean they're pushing armor, and they've got a Mag Rider pushing in. It's a little weird watching same factions fight.
Yeah, I can never get used to it.
But I mean, we have 40 seconds left on Granite Head. I think that's going to fall to kRosZ. 100% Bitter Gorge is falling to the BOIS, and there's not a whole lot of forces out at Satcom, so maybe kRosZ can get over there and take Satcom. I don't know if they'll be able to do it right now, but we'll see.
I mean, we'd have to see. It doesn't look like BOIS is really ready to swap lanes right now.
No. And oh, there goes a Mag Rider. That was the one that was like kind of holding Granite Head for BOIS, but kRosZ took it out.
Looks like 1vs4 is gonna be pushing in. Do they have any Sunders? Yeah, they have a couple.
They got, at least they came prepared with anti-air. That is a good thing that they did off the start.
Yep. But also, BOIS Spawn Sunnies are going down now.
Oh,
It's gonna be tough.
I think
to
Bitter Gorge is just going to flip. They've taken Bravo Point, and they are pushing Alpha right now. kRosZ is on point at Alpha. They've taken Alpha, and they are hitting the Charlie Point at the same time at Bitter Gorge. They may flip it. It looks like they lost Charlie. Boys will be holding on to Charlie Point. Now it's all up on Alpha.
Lag drop coming in?
Yep, it was only a few guys, but I don't know if it's enough. I think it is.
It might be enough.
Oh, they have about a squad plus on point, Alpha Point. They have managed to steal it. I don't think the boys will be able to fight this forward. There's Sundies out in the open. They have no good way of getting up.
Yeah, I don't see any air as well.
They're trying to push up the stairs right now, and they're just getting mowed down. There's just nades raining.
It's tough, but 1v4 got the steal.
Yep, they managed to get that steal. And they've already got a back cap going on at... Yep, they got Grand ahead. They got Bitter Gorge. They stole Bitter Gorge. There's already a back cap going on at Hydroponics and at Secure Substation. So, got 2 more fights.
I see drops. They're dropping in. Yeah. 1vs4 has to fully commit on this, so they can go directly on Nexus Alpha. Sorry, Omega.
Yes, the Hydroponics. Yes, that's correct. They are wiping out the little bit of boys that are here. Got a few armor for boys that's still just flying around, but there goes another Mag Rider. There's 1 lightning left that I can see, and it's going to be facing off against another Mag Rider, so I don't think they have much of a choice but to run away.
Boys pushing in, retaking Hydroponics with a couple of maxes as well. It looks like this attempt hasn't worked out for them.
Well, they've already pushed up. They've got a squad, two beacons here. It looks like a squad plus already at Slate Canyon, setting up to capture this. It's only a 4-minute base, so hopefully the boys realize it and can take care of it, but the air is just killing them.
Yeah, I'm seeing 1vs4 Valkyrie probably approaching. Nope, he's going back now. Looks like they're fully committing to Slate Canyon now.
The medic's running away. There's a medic, and I feel so bad for him. He's trying to figure out how to get to point, and he just gets mowed down by 2 heavies that were chasing him.
Oh no. They got air to ground. Yeah, they... For now, looks like they're spawn locked in.
Yes, Slate Canyon, they've got him scout. But the boys, it looks like, man, chipper, has Secure Substation currently in contention. They're hitting it. I don't know if they're going to respond or not.
What's the timer? Timer is 1:45. Okay, so if boys take it and they go to Nexus Alpha, we're probably gonna see a defense from 1vs4.
Yeah, it's already over. They have wiped the boys off of the point. There's 2 squads here. They're just cleaning up. They're probably going to blow up all the armor that they have here, and then they're going to move out. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing mass reploys from Secure.
It looks like they got about 6 Burster Maxes in the spawn room. Yeah, there's a Burster Maxes. So that's their anti-air.
Oh, yep. You know, it may be kind of a waste, but an OS would kill all of those maxes at one time.
That's true.
Or maybe hold on to it because they have to run across this bridge. The moment they decide to push across that bridge, drop it.
For now, 1vs4 lock is working as it is.
Oh yeah.
They might want to hold on to it for later, for the Nexus.
Yep. I don't know if you were watching the fights last night, but NCCR dropped the almost perfect orbital strike to get them the base. It cut off like up all the maxes that the 17BR was trying to push. 17BR was pushing in and managed for them to cap the base with like 30 seconds left in the war.
Oh, it looks like there's a stalker in the field.
No, it's not a stalker. He's just a
Normally,
cloaker. Yep, he's on
he
point.
has placed the beacon. He has placed the beacon.
Yep.
For boys.
And he's taking him out. He's on. Oh, he's dead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He died. But
But boys is really playing in.
Pull your weight out there.
And he's killing. They're killing 1vs4 beacon.
they didn't kill the beacon. They had a heavy run past that beacon that the stalker posts, and they didn't kill it. There they go. They just took out that
Yeah.
beacon. But now they have another beacon. Can get it on the roof. And here comes that push. 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Do you
the
think they
switch
can
to
get it in?
entry. Orbital strike probably.
Oh, that I
Wait,
think
that's from
that.
boys.
No, that's from Chaos 1vs4. They're OSing it, which is going to kill everyone except for like 3 guys. How many people survived on point? No one. Oh, one. One boy survived on point. He's currently trying to kill him, but
He's gonna die.
he's there. He finally died. Yep, there it goes.
That orbital strike was
The enemy
really
has
well
taken the
used.
facility.
Yep. Perfect OS. They managed to kill all the maxes. There were so many maxes.
Yep. Also,
Now this-
side note, they probably knew what boys was going to do because these two outfits are kind of close.
I mean, they're both VS, so you're going to play very similar style. You know, you work with your fellow outfits. Looks like they're just cleaning up the beacons. Don't see any armor. Now it's on, pushing on to the next base.
I see a couple of sites from boys.
Oh yeah, I see them. There they go.
I understand what they're doing.
I think they're trying to...
Come on, we're losing this.
They might try to flip the center base, yeah.
The center base has already been hit, and there's some chaos here. 1v4 already here. They've... There goes one of them.
I see boys big.
Yep,
There they
they're
go.
yep, they're dropping. However, they are dropping in the middle, which is not a great spot to drop.
Indeed.
Uh,
Looks like they're gonna flip both B and C. And now also the A point.
yep. So, yep, they're hitting all 3 points. But does it really matter? If they lose Omega, it does not matter. They need to respond to Omega and secure Omega before they worry about anything else.
That's true. Let me just jump here.
I mean, a minute 50 will... Do you just say, if you're a 1v4, do you just say screw it and give up Granite Head? Or do you hold it?
I probably wouldn't hold it. I would give it up. But at the same time, if you manage to keep the pop sunk there, it's gonna be easier for the other boys at Nexus Omega.
Yep. Maybe send 5 or 6 guys here just to harass, maybe take a point, get that timer back down, do what you can to hold them here longer. Because you got that 6-minute timer, so we'll have to see how that correlates into this. Helps if I go to the right one. There's
I'm trying.
Prepared.
I'm trying to find 1vs4's Sunders, but it doesn't seem like they have any Sunder around. Only beacons.
It could be a Cloak Sunday. I noticed some Cloak Sundays were really hard to see.
Oh, it might be.
But I am with you. I don't see anything. And I mean, if you can make it off the beacons, I guess do it. The only problem is if they OS, he'll kill all your spawns.
Yeah, that's exactly my worry, is that if EMPs are thrown or orbital strike is used, it won't be as easy to re-push if they get wiped. That's what I'm saying.
Yep, I agree. They are... I mean, they're holding them right now. They're not being able to push in. They've got them trapped on the outside. They're able to leave their spawn at least this time.
But the Sky Guards surely help against this force there.
Yes, 100%. But for every Sky Guard, that's someone you don't have on the ground.
That's also very true.
And that airs a lot more. One good side pilot's worth a lot more than him on the ground if he can get PPA and dual photons off.
Indeed. So BOIS have tried to pull a flank on 1vs4's hole, but looks like they got wiped completely. Oh, there's still a couple of guys.
The res nades are coming out down here at Omega. I don't know if they can do it.
It doesn't look like the BOIS Maxes have any support by engineers though.
No,
So
yeah, they've got 2. There goes 1 down to PPAs.
oh, those PPAs.
That just killed so many of them. Oh my gosh.
And they keep going.
And it's still going. Oh,
Okay,
so
one
many
is down.
kills.
Their whole push got wiped.
100%. And while we were paying attention here, it looks like Granite Head was resecured. So they managed to oh, I'm under the ground. They resecured Granite Head as well. Man, honestly, at this point, it's got to be an all in or nothing. 100% all pop to Omega for both groups.
Yep.
It's the only way. Maybe.
It looks like. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say maybe if you're Omega or if you're 1v4, you send like one guy to hydroponics, one guy to satcom, maybe just to get caps there to maybe get them to pull more pop away. If you're feeling like you need to.
I mean, I could see the point, but I'm not sure as to how effective it would be at this point. Because it's 2 minutes in the cap.
Oh yeah, they're holding it. There's, oh, it looks like the boys have managed to breach the point room, or the building at least. They're slowly breaching the room now.
They also tried to go for a flank on the opposite building, but that was unsuccessful. See, I don't see any maxes on 1vs4 side. Like,
Oh
it's
no, I see at least 3 here, 4. I got 4.
4.
You,
Okay.
you got 4 doorways. That's a max per doorway.
Yeah,
That's enough.
that's plenty actually.
And they're fighting other venues, so they don't have to worry about any scat maxes or chain guns.
Pounder maxes. Those are
Yep.
scary.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Scat maxes. Oof.
Oh, Scott, they give me nightmares, man.
I agree.
We can't let this facility fall to the enemy.
Right, it looks like 1vs4 has set up pretty well on the top point, and coming from matches on middle, if you can hold it until the end, until the push, it's gonna be good for you.
It's it's a wipe on all maxes.
Not really. The BOIS maxes have survived. At
Oh,
least a couple of them.
or they're being and they got medics there, so they can revive. They're dropping another one.
Another one. Oh,
The thing is the point's underground. Yes, the maxes will die, but just get your medic on them quickly, get those revives going, and get your engineers on top of them, heal them up, and get back in the doorway. So it's not really a whole lot effective. Especially,
maxes are already up again.
yeah. And here they come. Boys are doing a massive push, and in comes a light PPA, just wiping out this push almost. They managed to survive though.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like BOIS have any flank on 1vs. It's only 15 seconds.
Yep. I mean, we got 10 seconds left, and I don't see them breaking the point. The lasher fire alone is probably enough to kill off anyone trying to push through these doors.
Yep.
Yep. And there it goes.
Fall back and regroup.
Chaos has won. 1 versus 4 took the win.
Yeah, were you expecting this result?
I didn't know anything really about the outfits, but from what I've been told, I know that BOIS is kind of more like a Zerg fit, where I know 1 vs 4 came from Trident, which is a little bit more of a tactical outfit. So that's kind of more where I was kind of expecting this, but I wasn't sure how it would hold up. Because we have seen some, you know, really good matches that have been happening over the last day.
Yeah. 1 vs 4 play is really good. Considering that they, for the most part, never ran with like never ran cheese inside bases. I haven't seen a single harasser or a sunderer like a battle bus.
Oh, on live?
No, I mean on this match.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see anything. Yeah, they pushed in, they took it. I mean, looking at the kills, I don't know if you have it up or not, but 1 versus 4, 649 kills. BOIS, 300 kills. They were killing them. I mean, they were just destroying them kills wise.
Yeah, I guess this is one of those cases where the one team is just more skilled than the other, I guess.
Yep. I mean, and unfortunately, I mean, I don't know how the Miller is. I haven't looked at theirs. There's not a whole lot of matches here on the Cobalt side compared to, you know, like
Yeah.
Emerald. Coming from being an Emerald player, you know, we have shit ton of matches, unfortunately.
You have like 20 signups, don't you?
I think so. It may be more than that.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams but I mean, hey, they'll get to play a lot of the teams closer, and they'll probably play the same team again for playoffs. So they may be able to, you know, see what you can learn from the teams while you're here, and then do it better in playoffs and everything.
Yep.
I mean, 1 versus 4 did a great play. I will say, BOIS, looking at the stats, they did do over 100 more reses than 1 versus 4 did, but they also died, you know, twice as much. So, kind of makes sense.
Kind of a Pyrrhic victory, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you're BOIS, you learn what happened. You see what happened, you do it, and then you adjust, and you come back next week and you do it again, and you play better. See how they played. Maybe talk to them, see if they can give you some training on what they did, and see what you can do to change it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right then. I assume you're not doing interviews?
I couldn't really get a hold of anyone from those outfits. The one guy I have from 1 versus 4, he was busy, you know. And then BOIS, the guy I got a hold of for BOIS said he was not around today. So, no interviews today, unfortunately.
I see.
So, I'm probably going to call it there. We'll be ending the stream. I don't know if you have any more casting for today. I know it's probably getting later your time.
Nope. I actually don't.
Okay. So, I will be back later today with SKL versus 1TR. Do you want to give any predictions for that one that I can throw out?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't really know much about Emerald, but I think SKL will bring the win home.
SKL will bring the win home?
Yep.
Okay. I'm personally thinking 1TR. SKL is a little bit more of a Zerg fit compared to 1TR that has a little bit more tactical to themselves.
Well, for not knowing how to write and how to read,
what are you talking about?
I know. It's just a saying that we have in Italy. But I know that SKL has a couple of really good infantry players. I don't know if they're playing, but maybe they could have influenced the other players to like train more.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just wild guess.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that match plays out. Other than that, thank you for co-hosting with me. Made it a little bit easier rather than doing it solo.
I hope so, man.
I'm going to send a host over to, I don't know which one's still casting. I don't know if it's 1 or 2. Looks like 2 is still casting. So I'm going to send a host over to Planetside Battles 2 so you can watch the finishing of that match. Looks like it's ROSI versus Dig.
Mm-hmm.
No despair. We